It's Ben and EMIL here.
We're the new hosts of Hoot and a Half.
Now, you're about to watch Hoot and a Half, but things have changed since we recorded that episode. We probably mentioned that our podcast is called Trillionaire Mindset a couple times. It is not.
It's not anymore.
Or it was at one point.
It was.
We have a new show called PayPigs.
Mm-hmm. You'll see it in the description box and all that good stuff, but we just wanted to give a heads up so it's not weird and jarring. Don't they look really... You look really good today.
You do look good tonight.
Damn.
It's all I can think about.
And we hope you enjoy this episode.
Hoot and a Half with Matt King and Mike Sheffer.
Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Hoot and a Half. I'm your host, Matt King, joined with my co-host, Mike Sheffer. And we have some returning guests today. Ben Kahn and EMIL.
We're here live
the crowd goes wild.
From a CIA black site. They're freezing us out. I've never been colder in my life.
Man, everybody just calm down.
Yeah, but
Make
it's
great.
fine outside. It's this is the coldest home I've ever been in my life.
It'll
It's
warm
nice.
up. Get so hot in this room. Trust me.
Man.
I sweat
Okay.
every single time. So I had to make it cold for you guys.
Thank you. It was hot last time. I do remember that. That's probably why I was acting up.
Yeah, last time we couldn't even get through a question, which...
No, I'll be good this time.
No,
'cause
no,
it's
you
cold.
can
No,
go
I'm not
crazy.
going to be good. Okay. I'm going to fuck shit up.
You guys were also kind of new to the... Not you were
Wow,
newer to
how
the
dare
game.
you.
No, we
last
were.
time
We
was
were newer
pretty-
to the game.
Nope.
We were trying to help you out, give you a little bit of a
Help
bump.
us out.
Give you the Hoot and a Half bump.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. It was great. Thank you. And thank you for having us
Ben.
again.
Jeez.
You guys now have been doing the podcast for how long? It's
For
well
about
over.
I
70
think
years.
6.5 years since we're doing it.
Has it taken a toll on your friendship at all, though?
No, but personal life, family life, yes.
Yeah. My
Oh.
kids. I haven't seen my kids in years.
Who do you think's more likely to
Handsome?
like have kids sooner? Which one? Both of you.
Go ahead. Probably me, honestly.
Why? Because you're older?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably just because, I don't know, my cum
Because
is
you've
better.
just been blasting them unprotected.
How many kids do you think people should have?
None.
None. No
Oh,
kids
really?
at all?
I think that you don't want to have one, because then they're just
Then
all
they're
alone.
weird.
Then
Right.
they're weird. Because we all have siblings.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I feel like only child girls actually like turn out not that bad.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like Carly and Aaron, our co-hosts on Good Influences, they turn out great.
Yeah.
Some guys I know who are like only child men, though.
I know
like.
an only
That's because
child.
women are good at like sharing their emotions and stuff.
Only
But,
children.
I don't know why.
Only children of divorce, though, they turn out okay because they go through trauma.
Single children of divorce come out better
Yeah,
than
because
single children
you
of...
got to go through trauma.
Oh, damn.
That's how you fully formed people have to have trauma. If you don't have trauma, I don't trust you.
Really?
And if you want some, pick a fight with me. We'll
Yeah.
create some
We'll
trauma.
give you some fucking trauma.
Yeah, we'll give you some trauma.
Do you like to compete in the trauma Olympics? If someone
No.
tells you that they had a trauma, you're like, well, my dad died.
Well,
No.
he's got a good one. Yeah, you do have a good one.
What's my good one?
That
Your dad died.
Oh, yeah, but that's fine. I mean,
Which the other day at the pool party.
I didn't know. I forgot, or
Oh,
I didn't
it's
know
okay.
that
Who
your
cares?
dad had passed away many
cares?
years ago.
It-
Yeah,
it was a
like,
long time ago.
how tall is your dad? Or like, is your dad in shape? That's what I asked
I'm
you.
like, well, I mean, he's in the shape of a box right now. Because he's ashes.
Sorry.
Man, that was a pretty sick joke. Can I get like a thank you very much?
You gotta laugh, bud. That
Yeah,
was
my
funny.
dad would have laughed if he could fucking breathe in there.
do you guys want to be buried or do you want to be cremated?
I want to be turned into a tree.
Same.
Oh, do you like the Infinity Burial
The
suit?
Johnny Appleseed edition.
Yeah.
I'd like to be turned into an olive tree, famously.
Oh, damn, that's
We've
not
talked
bad.
about this on our show, yeah.
It's cheaper.
Um,
It's really crazy how expensive just
becoming
death
a
is
tree
in
is.
general.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. It's super expensive.
How expensive coffins are, and how much it costs just to buy a lot of land just to get buried in.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a racket.
I'm trying to get the federal government to start trusts for children, babies, as soon as they're born. Small trust accounts, and then when you die, you have your funeral costs covered.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
A government program. Is there any countries that do that right now?
No.
I'm actively lobbying against his
It's a
cause.
terrible idea.
Why?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea.
No, a better
We
idea
should
would be
subsidize death.
no. A better idea would be to bury people vertically so you can fit more of them.
Oh, interesting.
Or just like stop it with the fucking, so much valuable land is spent
Get over yourselves.
I don't know. There's still so much land.
How profitable
I
is like
just
owning
got
the
back
cemetery?
from Texas.
I don't know.
There's so much land out
There's
in America.
so much land there.
It's just like in New York, LA, Chicago, like cities, there's no land. But you go to like Kansas, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
But you go to Kansas.
yeah, I'm not trying to go to Kansas. If you live in Kansas, I actually love Kansas.
I got some family out in Kansas.
It's
So-
fucked
so
up
we-
that Kansas City is in Missouri.
It's
Well,
fucked
it's
up.
in
that
both.
There's
It's in
two
both.
Kansas
It's in-
cities,
it's
It's
in
right?
in both. That's
Oh.
why, right?
No, I
Yes.
thought there's two different. There's
No,
Kansas
it's
City,
the
Missouri,
same-
and Kansas
There's,
City,
there's
Kansas.
just the state lines.
No
It's
fucking
the same,
way.
It's the
No,
same
it's not.
city. Yes,
Everyone
it is.
calm down.
Are
It's
you
the same
serious?
city. It's just
Two-
on the different side of the border where you're on.
But
Yeah.
which one's the city of fountains? Isn't that Kansas City, Missouri?
Possibly.
Kansas
but
City, Missouri is the more like the more
White one.
well known one.
Is there a river that
What you
divides
just
it?
The white one. They're both white. They're both white. It's just different degrees.
Is there a state that you've always really wanted to go to, but you really haven't had a good reason to? Or a
Montana.
city?
Montana, that was mine.
Well, now we've got a bigger reason.
Montana's great. There's so many great reasons to go to Montana.
But there's bears, and I'm terrified of
And
bears.
there's a TikTok band.
I'm not scared of the Bears.
There's a TikTok band.
Do you think that band's going to happen?
No.
Which band?
no, the band.
Band.
TikTok got
Like
banned.
the one that backed Bob Dylan?
No, Green Day.
Matt's just like 50 more minutes. Of this.
No. I prepared nothing.
I don't think you mean like is there going to be a nationwide one?
No, there was a band in Montana already.
But do
I-
you think that's going to happen? They have until January 24th, if that's when they say they're going to like fully
January
enact
24th.
it.
Nah.
Or January 2024.
I feel like it'll be something like texting and driving laws where it's illegal, but are they going to enforce it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get caught in court looking at TikTok,
It'll be like how my parents put porn blockers on my computer, but
Did they?
I got around it.
Your parents knew how to do that in the 90s?
No, they didn't do that.
Did you do that?
Yeah,
You
to
put-
stop myself.
There wasn't like incognito mode though back then. You kind of
No.
had a raw dog.
No, you had to know about
clear the cache.
going in,
Like,
And deleting
getting
the
rid
history.
of cookies.
Yeah. The family history, the computer on the family computer,
Yeah.
the history is just all of it.
speaking of family history on the computer, can I tell you guys a funny story about
Sure.
that?
please.
My there was it almost felt like not a real memory, and I had to kind of go back and relive it. But there was a period of time, I don't remember how long this went on, but it felt like agonizing months, where my older brother tried to blackmail me based on the things that I left in the browsing history. He
Whoa, that's pretty dark.
shamed me and was like, I'm gonna tell mom and dad that you were looking at this, and it wasn't. It was like fucking like some fucking lingerie website. It wasn't even bad, but I felt like, oh, but it fucked me up. I later would learn in therapy, or I kind of unpacked it that I carried shame about sex stuff for years thereafter.
What was the age difference between you?
2 years.
He's older?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I found his shit because he didn't fucking. I don't remember how I found out, but I saw. I think I might have installed a keystroke logger because I was that smart.
God, the Khan household.
Dude, I did not. I did not want to be.
Nutso shit.
I did not want to be fucked with. So I fucked with him, and I think I downloaded a keystroke logger, got his password, logged into his shit, and was able to see like his conversation, or downloaded something where I was able to see he was like sexting some random chick. That was before it was
So,
called sexting. It was called
Cybering.
cyber
Oh,
sex back then.
yeah,
And I
cybering.
remember being like, what the fuck? That's because it was just like crotch shots, but not a penis. It was just like in underwear, and I was like, but that's our computer room back there. I didn't take these pictures. My little brother's too technologically dense to do this. My dad sure as shit is too busy to be doing this. It's him. So we were communicating it all via email. We were like emailing each other, like, and I wrote back. I was just like, oh, I fucking got you, dude. I was like, say hi to so and so for her screen name for me, and then he just was like, I can't remember who called the truce, but it was like, okay, I'm just gonna like leave this. We left it alone.
Wow.
Yeah, it never got resolved. And back then, I don't know if you guys ever had this, having had siblings, but You
no,
could just
we weren't
like
blackmailing each other over our sexual proclivities.
But like
I had siblings, but
We like played tag in the yard.
No,
and
no, no,
stuff,
but,
and,
like,
you know,
if
maybe
you
we
ever-
had a skateboard.
I've got your shit.
if you ever got in a fight with your brother, was it just like overnight it's erased?
Yeah.
And the next
Oh,
day it was
yeah.
just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, we just totally forgot.
Hard
Yeah,
reset.
I miss those days. Because then around sometime in our late teens, it was like, oh no, now shit carries over through the night, and we're still pissed
Still
at each
to
other.
this day?
No.
Okay, it was
like
like a-
now. I mean, my brother never apologized for fucking anything ever. So I.
Do you apologize to him?
Oh, of course. If
Damn,
I'm
you're
wrong
really
about
dragging
something,
your brother on fucking national TV.
it's fine. He's a good person.
Doesn't sound like
yeah,
it.
it sounds
No,
pretty
he is.
fucked up.
He's a great person.
Character assassination with Ben Kahn
idiots.
today.
I think it's probably because he had shame and he was projecting that shame onto me,
So dark.
calling me a pervert. and shit.
We've lost a co-host, and
Gonna fix Ben's camera.
Oh yeah, fix it.
Was he taking these crotch shots like with the webcam, or was he doing
Yeah.
it on a digital camera? And then
Webcam.
Damn. Oh wow.
it was just clothed crotch.
Yeah, it was like a boner in his underwear.
Kinda
Oh,
hot,
God.
honestly.
I mean, it was. I remember being like, "What the fuck? He's packing heat."
That's sick.
Jesus, bro. How long you been in therapy?
Oh, I don't know. Who's
It's a
counting?
wonder you
Not
can,
long enough.
Yeah.
No, that makes it sound a lot more traumatic than it was. It was just like, oh shit, ew, I'm seeing my brother's like sex.
I'd never fuck again if I was receiving emails from my brother about my.
Shaming you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. I carried a lot of shame. I was like, well, I guess I can't be sexual because that makes me like a pervert. But now I know it doesn't. It doesn't.
Now
Okay?
look at you,
Yeah, now look at me.
constantly sucking and fucking.
Constantly sucking
Emil,
fuck.
what's bothering you this week?
What's bothering you?
Yeah,
this
what's
week?
pissing you off? What are you just fucking sick of? And don't say Ben.
No, he's looking at me because it's something else. I'm sure. I
No,
hope.
honestly, my biggest. I've been home, like in LA for like 6 days out of the month this month, and I was in Greece, I was in Amsterdam, I was in New York, I was in West Texas, and I'm just fucking.
Where were you in West
exhausted.
Texas?
I was-
Alimony
ex-
case? Marfa?
Yeah, one of the. I was in Marfa for Big Bend and Alpine. It was great, but I'm just fucking exhausted.
Why'd you go to West Texas?
It was a bachelor party,
There we go.
and I was like, I'm gonna have a psychotic break if I have one more drink or eat mushrooms again. Like,
You did shrooms? Hell yeah, brother.
yeah,
How much? Don't say a couple caps and stems. I want exact weight.
yeah. I don't know.
Fucking God.
This is we love our neurodivergent friend. You tripped on mushrooms? Can I have the exact weight?
I
Yeah.
get that. Like living out of a suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Just-
having your morning routine.
I feel crazy, so
Yeah.
just been trying to eat my veggies, work out, not have any. God, and we stayed in this big fucking ranch in Texas, and one of the nights I don't know how much I had, but it was too much mushrooms, and
A heroic dose.
just trying to sleep. I was in a king bed, and it just like in this old Texas ranch in this room that was too big for me, and like the drapes were blowing. I was like, when did I turn into like an old Southern belle? Like, why am I in this room? So just trying to get normal.
Yeah. We got another bachelor party coming up next month,
I
too.
know.
I'm excited for that
You
one.
guys are going to the same bachelor party?
Yeah.
Who's getting married?
Our friend Derek.
Oh, how fun! Where are
We're
you guys
part
going?
of the same very close friend group.
From back home in New Jersey.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's planned for the bachelor party?
Oh, you know, just
We'll probably play a lot of tennis.
Yes.
Probably do some hiking.
Airbnb in upstate New York.
There
Or
you-
I think it's in... Is it in the Poconos? One of them.
I don't think it's the Poconos, but I'm sure we'll also take a pretty big dose of acid.
I will not be participating in
Mike,
that.
you should do it.
No, I'm good.
Just
I'm good.
have
try a
it
half tap, dude.
No, I'm good.
You can handle it.
Why, you don't want to be locked in a room that's too big for you? Going, oh, I really did it this time.
No, I'm good. I'll just enjoy the company of all our friends.
I remember I put on. At first I tried to put on calming classical because it was fine. I wasn't freaking out. Like I knew what was happening, but I was like, I just want to go to bed. And every time it was like every time I closed my eyes, I would see and hear stuff. I could hear voices and stuff. It wasn't freaking me out, but I was just like, shut up.
I do declare, I will, sir. My client is innocent.
Some fucking Southern lawyer. The ghost of Foghorn Leghorn.
So calming classical wasn't working, but calm was still in there. Apparently, it was a playlist Spotify made for me called just calming for your pets. So I was listening to my...
Was it dog sounds?
It was like it was different. It was cats and dogs mostly, like classical for cats. It wasn't helping. It didn't help at all.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, GhostBed. Here on Hoot and a Half, we love talking about the people that we love, and when it comes to getting great sleep, we really love the folks at GhostBed. As a family-owned company with over 20 years of experience, GhostBed knows a thing or two about crafting the perfect mattress. They only use the most durable, supportive, and long-lasting materials so you can trust that your bed will provide you with years of excellent sleep. What sets GhostBed apart is their signature and patented cooling technology. Say goodbye to those restless, sweaty nights. Every mattress keeps you cool and comfortable so you can sleep like a dream. When you purchase a GhostBed mattress, you'll get a 101-night sleep trial. You can try it out risk-free and experience the difference for yourself. Plus, they offer free shipping and most items ship within 24 hours. And if you need any assistance along the way, GhostBed has a team of dedicated experts ready to help you find the perfect mattress. They'll guide you through the options and ensure you make the best choice for your needs. Are you ready to upgrade your sleep game? Visit ghostbed.com/hoot today. And for a limited time this 4th of July, use code HOOT, H-O-O-T, for 40% off your purchase site-wide. Go to ghostbed.com/hoot. And now back to the episode. Okay. Well, now you're back.
Now I'm back.
What are you excited about being home? What are you looking forward to?
Saying hi to your...
It got so quiet.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for your answer, brother.
Cut out the silence.
No, it was actually kind of nice. Honestly, being alone. I've been with people. When I was in Greece and Amsterdam, I was literally going around with like my whole family. New York, I was staying with someone and just like with people. Texas, I was with fucking like 12 guys, and
Jeez.
It's just I cannot wait to just be alone for a little bit.
Well, I got news for you. You're not going to be alone today, tonight, or tomorrow. Or Thursday.
I don't need coming up. I do have. That's the thing. I do have a lot coming up, but it's there are at least some periods of being. It was just constant.
And your home base too is nice to have, like pooping on your home toilet and
pooping on my home toilet, sleeping in my own bed.
You poop on the toilet? God, I got news for you, pal. That's not how it works.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you got to go in the fucking thing.
No, you do
like
it
do
on...
a reverse sit.
No, like in the. You said poop on the toilet.
Do you sit facing the wall so you
No,
can like use
I'm not
the?
You sit on a toilet.
He has a
You poop on it.
disgusting fucking thing though.
I put okay. Everybody relax.
No.
I put
You
my-
won't be able to relax when you hear this. And don't try to normalize it.
It is normal for me.
What do you do?
I
Just
put
like,
my
oh, look! Whoa! Someone's taking off his jacket to get a little warm in here.
I told ya.
It's a little. It's
cold in here.
Never been colder in my life. We're at a CIA black site over here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
We're back, baby. We're back, huh?
Do you guys want to know how?
Yeah.
I shit,
What's your
or-
poop
Do
situation?
you guys want to know how I shit?
Okay, so here's what I do. All right, I go in there first. I greet the toilet. I must show it respect in order to get respect from the toilet. It's a Japanese toilet, so you have to bow.
Like a Toto?
It is a Toto.
Nice,
Dude, it's fucking, it's awesome. It knows, it learns my patterns. So like, I hear it turn on at like 7 a.m. Beep beep, and then I hear it whirring and
Ew,
warming up
that's
the warmer.
disgusting.
I'm like, oh yeah, brace yourself.
You bought a full-on Toto toilet for your
I bought
own
the
house.
seat. I bought the
Okay,
seat.
you bought the seat.
And it's comical because my toilet is tiny, but then the seat is just this massive fucking
Wow.
thing on it.
For,
But anyway,
for the uninitiated, what is a Toto?
it
Briefly?
is a Japanese brand
Bidet.
of toilet.
Does it include
and
like
seat.
a bidet?
Oh, it is
Yeah,
a bidet.
it's a
Are the instructions like in Japanese? Is it like
they're English.
it's like Ohio?
It's English, but it's written with a Japanese guy's accent.
Okay. God. Okay. So you have the Toto.
Yeah,
And-
and the seat warmer. So I greet it, I bow, and then I put down a gasket, even though it's my own.
You are such a fucking.
Actually,
freak.
no, sorry, I don't do that anymore. I put down. I
You
sit.
put down a gasket.
Like
what
like
is a
like one of
gasket?
those paper things in public restrooms?
It's toilet paper. Okay.
So
So
making
in your
that-
own
On
home.
your
yes.
own
Well,
toilet?
wait.
No.
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 No, I don't do that anymore.
calling the fucking
used
cops.
to do that. I used to do that, but since this
Why?
is now a brand new toilet seat,
Why did you used to do it?
because I didn't like the idea of my ass and legs touching the seat when other people had.
You know
And
what?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you part of the reason why.
You couldn't clean it and then just.
Yeah, but it still makes me uncomfortable because I didn't like the feeling of it. It's just and I got so used to having the protection layer of toilet paper. But anyway,
Your mind
the way
isn't-
that I sit, the way you gentlemen sit on the toilet is you sit on it full fledged with your penis and balls hanging over the water.
I'm facing the wall and I use the tank as like a reading stool so I can put my magazines on there.
That's pretty good.
Okay, you're living in 2050.
And then the flush is right there. You don't have to like turn around, break your back. Yeah.
Right.
I'll teach you one day.
Well, so I sit toward the front half, and I put a little strip of toilet paper right there and rest my penis and balls on it.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
do.
does. It's
Wait,
fucking
on
disgusting.
what? On
It's-
the lip?
On the
lip of
fucking toilet seat.
I've got
But you like don't most people pee when they poop?
That's what I fucking said.
That's like a natural
That's
like
a great question. I pee first, standing up, and then I wait till I'm done, and then I flush, and then I get down and I do my thing.
Hold on.
Nothing else comes out.
It's a fucking disaster.
I have had a little bit shoot out, and then it lands on the back of my pants, which is humiliating.
Is it on the inside of the bowl
No.
or on the front lip?
It's
on
fucking
the front
hanging
lip.
out.
What if it's one of those ones that isn't like a full circle toilet? It's just the two arms.
Then it goes in
On the,
between.
like, the
I
pee lip?
load it up with toilet paper, and I just rest my penis and balls in there.
And it's hanging over the edge of the bowl.
Not over the edge, just on the lip, on the thing.
The
There's
bowl
no
is only like this wide.
Yeah, well, I'm in a position where it's sucking back in a little bit.
do you like the feeling of this or do you like the view? Like what
It's
view.
just how I've always done it.
even as a child?
As a kid, yeah,
His
my
mind
dick
is a
was
prison.
Have you guys talked about this on your pod?
Yes.
Yeah,
On
once
main
or twice.
episodes or-
No.
Bonus.
behind
Okay, bonus.
this
Okay,
paywall
okay.
shit, dude.
Okay.
And your people are getting it for free. but
Oh, I'm sure
But-
they're thrilled.
then I unfortunately with where I sit, the little bidet arm, I have to put it on the maximum length for it to get all the way
For
out.
your little penis shelf.
And it gets me all
Have you
clean.
ever photographed this? Is there like?
Oh yeah,
a way
I've
that
sent
we
it
can-
to my Twitter group
The
chat.
way I found out was we were in New York together. We were staying in a hotel next to each other, and he was wanted to play a little game of sending his penis to me, and I said. He was sitting on the toilet. I said, "Why the fuck is your dick and balls on the seat?"
Yeah.
And he had to explain that that's how he did it.
Only God can judge me. Okay? And or my mom.
That's.
we need to do that.
Yeah, I think you might be the only person on like this is a thing that you might be one of one on planet Earth. That does
I will
this.
say another thing.
Please don't.
I have noticed too many times I have gone and looked at a toilet with the seat down,
Yeah.
and I've seen on the back part of it
Shit splashed.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
like, how the fuck did that get
That's
there?
called hitting the back wall, my dude.
I'm leaving you hanging on that one, dude. And I cannot abide by that.
I
Even
will
if I were to
say-
wipe that off, I'd be like, that is unsanitary. I do not want my skin touching that.
I do sometimes put a nest on the toilet seat. Usually in the winter.
Not at your own home.
No, in my own home.
What?
Because sometimes in the
What is
winter, in the
going
morning,
on?
this porcelain is so cold.
Not
That should be like the
with-
new cold shower though. Just embrace it.
The cold poops it.
This is maybe a Jewish thing.
Huberman going on a fucking TikTok being like, there are benefits to a cold toilet seat.
With the
It's
Wim Hof?
proven.
Yeah, no, I respect the nest even in the home because sometimes
No.
you just want a little bit of padding, a little bit of cushion.
I
Feels a little more
hardly
san-
even nest in public.
You're lying.
That's fucking
It's not.
atrocious.
If there's-
Newark Airport, you're going in.
If there's
Oh, God help me if I've got to shit in a public place. I have to layer it. It's like, oh, man. Oh.
It's like an owl's den.
Dude, it's like a millimeter thick.
It's a turban.
It's too much time. I'll just.
What do you... You will sit bare ass on a public toilet.
First off, I go, is there fucking piss all over it? If there is, I'll wipe it off. If not, I sit on it.
I cannot fathom
Bare.
wiping off piss and then putting my bare cheeks on it.
That's
Would you put
psychotic
your
behavior.
face cheek on it?
No.
Then why put your ass? Treat your ass with the same respect that you would your own face.
No way. Shit does not come out of my mouth.
Buddy. I don't know if you hear yourself talking, but it comes out of there regularly, okay?
Sure, I sometimes talk shit.
You got a nice tan.
Thanks, pal.
Was that from Greece?
Probably a mixture. Even in fucking New York, do you know I was sitting in Prospect Park with the top off?
I'm fucking. I drove through Silver Lake today. Sorry, this is going to be regionally specific, but they're turning that shit into Venice Beach, man.
How so?
Oh,
They're
dude.
turning that shit. Whatever developer.
The fucking Abbott Kinney developers literally bought up that Sunset section. It was just fucking.
Are you talking about like a lot of
horrible.
unhoused
yeah,
people there?
putting on a fuck. No, they're putting up a Salt and Straw and a
Salt and
a
Straw
Warby
was
Parker.
the last straw for me.
Is Salt and
ridiculous.
Straw the definitive gentrifier in California?
It's also the worst fucking ice cream. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You want
whoa,
pistachio?
whoa. Yeah.
Do you want
Pistachio
fucking-
Band-Aid ice cream.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just do a regular flavor. Maybe if your ice cream was good enough, you wouldn't have to crush up fucking candy canes and put them in it.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you.
The Lucky Charms flavor though is pretty good.
No.
Okay, that sounds really good.
No, that one was
I haven't
pretty
had.
fire.
Have you? Speaking of cereal, have you had? Have you? For the audio listener, Emil just pulled my leg here. Have you had the?
We're going to cut into this wide shot a lot.
What is that high protein cereal?
Oh,
that's
you
really
love
good?
Magic Spoon,
Halo
don't
Top?
you?
Magic Spoon. They
Oh,
sponsored the
Magic
pod.
Spoon.
It's really good.
I've
Yeah.
never had it.
It's excellent. And there's like no sugar in it.
It's fantastic.
It's really fucking
And don't
tasty.
they make also the mac and cheese brand
Okay,
as
what are we
well?
doing? A fucking
They
ad
make a
right now?
protein.
I would do an ad for them.
I wouldn't mind if Magic Spoon sponsored.
I would do it. I would also do an ad for Zevia Cola because
Zevia Cola?
yeah,
Like the stevia?
I tried recently their
Stevia. Stevia.
it's called Zevia.
Yeah,
okay?
it is.
But I tried their cookies. Fucking goddamn it, cream soda flavor, and it tastes identical to cream
Who
soda.
drinks cream soda?
All right, we're going to transition to something
Yeah,
a little
please.
more fun. You guys ever seen the show Inside the Actor's Studio?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do you remember at the end of the episode?
They take questions from the crowd.
Well-
Hi, yes, I see a young Bradley Cooper in the crowd. One from him. Yes, Mr. De Niro.
Yeah, that is part of it, that they would do a Q&A with young audience members, but they would also have these 10 questions that were from some French late night show, and we like to ask our guests these questions. So,
You
take
didn't
us.
ask us last time.
I understand it's a new segment that we've
That's-
added since you guys were on, and we're bringing it to you now.
No,
I'd
I
like
just,
to apologize for him. Just
I just didn't know we were going to be doing French shit on this
He-
show.
Okay,
hit us.
first question. What is your favorite word?
Ooh.
Cluster.
That's not real.
I was thinking about it today. It's
Can
one
you-
of my
can you
favorite words.
elaborate on
it
why
just
it's-
sounds. I don't know. It reminds me of the word sauce. It's close. It's got the cluster.
So why not just pick sauce?
cluster? I don't know. Cluster.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it has
it.
some nice
Do you
diction
use
to it.
cluster in your day-to-day diction?
Nope. But
Okay.
it makes me think of like a nice bite of like a Rice Krispie square.
Huh?
Crisp. That's another word I like.
That's what you think of cluster?
Yeah, like ooh,
Don't try to
crisp
dig in too much.
cluster.
Remember, this is the guy who
Cluster.
fucking...
Yeah, puts his penis.
My favorite word is copacetic. I love the sound of copacetic.
That is nice,
It's
yeah.
like cluster.
That's-
Copacetic.
you hit a lot of different consonants.
Yeah, you get it all.
It's good.
Emil, what's your favorite word?
I don't know. I like those words that are, the ones that don't have like a proper English
Translation.
or translation in another language, those are always fun.
Like slurs,
Benjamin.
racial slurs.
No, like...
Because you were just saying in the car right over here that you're.
Just rattling off
I'm kidding.
No, there were... Like there's I think it's like a Tierra del Fuego word where it's like it's so long, like mami na patelepa.
What does it mean?
It means when two people when two people make eye contact across the room and they each would like the other one to make the first move and no one does. They're
okay.
very beautiful. There's
also one about like waiting, like the anticipation of waiting for someone to come home, and like when you see the cars pulling into the driveway or like passing, and you hope it's them. But
oh
it's
yeah,
not them.
I don't know that, but it's always those kind.
Yeah, it's one of those, like-
There's a very nice German one that's it's like very
Careful now.
Shit.
It's called Auschwitz.
It's like very schlimme Bering or whatever, and it's it means like the harder you try to fix something, the worse you make it.
Wait, so what are you supposed to do? Just let the fucking cabinet fall off?
No, it's just like the act. It'd be like, yeah, you try to fix the cabinet. It's not that you're doing it on purpose, but the harder you're trying to fix it, you screw it in, and then you end up fucking. Oh god, I hit a cord somehow, and now the power's out in my house. It's just a little beautiful word.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, he's pissed at my answer.
Next question.
What is your least favorite word?
Oh my god.
man. Oh boy, that's tough. I don't know.
Anything that's overused, I like is a big one. I'm a big offender, obviously, but our entire generation is fucking brain dead. anyone who does the literally when I was in Prospect Park this last time, there was just this guy a couple blankets over, just every other is like literally. It's like fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, it's okay. Calm down.
I want to say it's not incidentally, but it's one of those ones where people put a prefix on it that doesn't belong there.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, what's the word?
I don't know, accidentally, and
No,
it's like
it's
I
not
unaccidentally. It's not that.
I
but-
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh,
Indefinitely.
Do you know what word we're talking about, Emil?
Oh, I wasn't. I was. I was waiting.
It's
for the
like
next
word where
question.
they add a prefix in front of it. That
Oh,
makes
malapropism.
No.
That's a good word, though.
That-
I changed
that
my
is
answer.
a
I
good
like
word.
malapropism.
Irregardless.
Irregardless.
That's it.
Oh, that feels so good. I
Yes.
hate irregardless
Because it's not a word.
Right.
It's not a word.
Okay, so
or
he asked for
people
your
who just
favorite-
say like all intensive purposes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
another one.
Those are
one that
malapropisms. Those are malapropisms.
Oh, that's
Also
what
one
these
of
are.
Yeah.
One another one that drives me nuts is
Nowadays-
people say I can't. I could care less.
I could care less.
It's you couldn't care less.
Right.
Because if you could care less, then you like.
But I think people have started to say that ironically and like sarcastically.
I agree. I don't like that. I couldn't give a shit. Or
No, you like.
I could give a
I
shit.
couldn't care less. You couldn't care any less. But people say I could care less.
I could care less.
Addicting.
Yeah.
Addicting. Oh man, these chips are so addicting. No, they're addictive.
Oh, really?
They are addicting you to them.
So what's the word?
Addictive.
And what's the past tense of that?
Addictive.
Addictive.
Okay,
dick.
so
Should have been addictivegames.com.
Well, so addicted is the word. So what do you call it when someone's needs alcohol there?
Addicting is a verb.
No, but just go with this.
Yeah, yeah.
In the past tense, and you like someone who had to drink alcohol, they were,
Addicted to it.
and if they need to smoke weed every day, they are.
Addicted to it.
And what hit you in the face last night?
Addicted.
I knew it, and I didn't play along. I didn't
good.
play along.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Sometimes
what
I like
else?
to have a little bit of fun around here.
I like these 10
Welcome back to
questions.
Semantics Hour.
The next
Okay.
question is what turns you on?
Sexually, spiritually, creatively, or emotionally.
Or
Can I do? I'll do creatively real quick. I'll do all of them.
Cool.
But
We got
just
time.
because
Yeah,
you said
plenty.
creatively, it reminded me. Being in the moment with Ben is very fun, and it does.
Oh, he gay now.
It does like. It's very nice. I can feel a little light go on, and we've been doing. We did our first live show in April in New York, and we just sold out. We did a small venue because we didn't know it was our first live show, and we just sold out the Bell House in Brooklyn, which is fucking sick.
Congrats.
You guys are nuts. We sold it out in a fucking day, probably
Insane.
less. And I'm so excited. That being in front of a crowd turns me on creatively.
And
It's
your
very
stand-up
fun.
show that you do,
Yes,
Tuck
yes,
Shop
yes.
Comedy. I went to the last one. Hilarious.
Yes.
Great comics. You had a great set.
Thank you. So being able to play with a crowd is so fun, especially because so much of what we do is in front of cameras, which this is all very fun, but being able to like feed off the crowd and roll laughter and fucking the fucking it's beautiful. Mwah.
Man, you want to crack that door open just to get a little breeze going?
I told you it gets hot. You guys like.
My answer's got to be titties. I'm joking. I just wanted that contrast. Humor. Especially if it's a woman that I really like and already have a crush on, and the woman that I've been seeing recently, we had a conversation yesterday about.
Whoa, you've been seeing a woman?
Yes.
Benjamin.
She was talking.
My guy soft launches like it's nobody's business.
She was talking about how we had this kind of heart to heart yesterday, and she was talking about how she felt not dumb around me, but just feels like she's not her most she just felt like not attractive, and I was like, what are you talking about? You're incredibly attractive. And I was giving her examples, and I said, your humor you've got a great sense of humor, and to me that denotes intelligence, and that is intelligence for me is the biggest turn on, and it's related to humor. And if someone can make me laugh, it's a
turn on.
Yeah, because like I said, it denotes intelligence. You can't. You got to be. You got to be smart to be funny. I think.
Kind of.
You definitely do. It's like.
But there are some funny people who are just.
Of course.
Don't really have it all together.
The type of humor that I'm attracted to.
I don't know.
And that I get.
There's like fucking pee poo poo poo. Like,
that's so funny.
There's like fucking lowest common denominator stuff. But like when people get it, it's like they're obviously.
What's the next question?
What turns you off?
Racial slurs.
Are you coming across a lot of racial slurs these days?
I'm now just making.
Where you been hanging out, Ben? Who are you hanging out with?
Rudeness.
Yeah.
Being inconsiderate and unkind.
Rudeness is a weak man's imitation of strength.
Ooh.
I didn't do my turns on.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh.
Yeah. I thought you
I only did creatively, but sexually, it's
Here we go.
Oh man, I can just.
Here we go, folks. Strap in.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I like it when they're mean. That's it.
Okay. We can move on. What turns you off?
Turns me off when they're nice to me.
Really?
No.
If a girl's like, "Oh my God, so good to see you," you're like, "Gross, get away from me."
No. But clinginess is really turned off.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a form of insecurity, so maybe that's a little bit of a deeper.
I do really like independent partners, so I get very. I feel like
a little suffocated. You do the next one.
I don't know your password.
I don't have a password on my phone.
That's insane.
That's fucking bananas.
I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, but you got
Wild.
Okay.
If I ever lose my phone in a place, I'm always like 2 minutes away from another device where I can log into iCloud and lock myself out.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like,
I was gonna say your social medias, man. I'd be going on there posting.
Would you though?
Full dick.
But no.
Like all your bank stuff is locked up.
Yeah, true.
So like,
I don't even like when. If you were to have my phone, I would like that. I would hate that.
why?
I don't know. You know what though? Like, there's so much on our phone. It's not just like.
No, I know.
I've had this with partners because they're like, "You're weird about your phone," and it's like, I'm not like cheating or whatever. It's like, it's the fact that like it's become everything. It's not a fucking telephone or a texting machine. It's like I have a notes app that I like periodically write in.
Pee pee poo poo.
If I'm in therapy and like something pops up where I'm like, oh, maybe I should bring that up in therapy. It's like, okay, well, here's a therapy note where I'm like, oh, I was thinking about this. It's like, they probably won't go into them, but I'm like, it's
a little uncomfortable.
It's like my fucking journal. Also, you shouldn't have access to, even if it's nothing bad, you shouldn't have access to my private conversations with my closest friend, right? Those used to take place just in person, and I would feel like, oh, I can say anything. It's my closest friend.
It's your mailbox. It's all your letters.
Right.
Do you ever wonder like where it's all gonna go like when you die?
Dude,
like,
yeah.
They already have it. It's
what
in
they have that?
It's
like
in a server in Utah, and the government's running all of it right now.
I know that, but like, do you like will down all your like your just digital shit?
Probably.
Like, I guess I would want my photos and stuff, or I wouldn't mind like passing that down on it. But it's just like,
Think of how much digital shit is going to accumulate over the rest of your life.
yes,
Terabytes.
It's too much.
Yeah, it is too much.
But there'll be AI by the time we die that can synthesize it all and then probably just recreate our consciousness.
Oh, and just make all the good stuff.
Hell
like,
yeah.
around.
Like
yeah.
there, I saw like a podcaster talking, the political podcaster David Pakman, I think his name is. He was talking about how like he talked to a company.
No relation to Mrs. Pac-Man.
That there's like a company that basically like downloaded all of his previous podcasts and can make a artificial version where they can basically create new episodes of his podcast and deepfake his face and his voice, that like once he's dead he can continue to make podcast episodes to make money so that his family can live off his likeness.
Yeah, but they can't capture the annoying essence of him. I do not like that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen him on TikTok, and he's just like, he's a fucking obnoxious.
I know.
He tries too much to gotcha everybody.
You think
and
so?
Sometimes it's just as disingenuous as writers.
I think he's one of the more
fair ones.
Which guy
genuine.
is this doing?
His name is
impression of
David
him?
Pakman.
Okay.
He's, you know, the guy Destiny that's always on.
Yeah.
I think that guy's a little bit
Can,
like.
hey,
Gotcha.
can I Google in your phone or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You type
I just
in
don't know.
Wait, but
what's-
so back to my point, you don't
Yeah.
get squeamish at all about that kind of thing of like, oh, my entire personal life is wrapped up into this device and
I don't have
someone
any
else's
shame,
hands right
so
now.
I don't really.
That's a fucking superpower.
That is, I mean, because that's what
Truly.
it's probably shame, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, if someone were to find this therapy notes app, they would judge me and be like, I can't believe Emil sometimes
Well, I
feels.
will say I don't have like things that I would be shamed about. I just write pen and paper on my notebook.
But like, what
at
if you're
home.
out? What if you're out and like,
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that I would like have to explain away, but like I don't think I'm doing anything bad or weird to the point where I would like.
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not
What's
doing
the next
anything
question?
bad or.
The next question is, what is your favorite sound?
Dude, come on, you know what it is.
Another way to ask the question: what sound or noise do you love?
Dog eating and drinking.
Really?
I don't know why that's funny. I thought this was a judgment-free zone.
It is. It is.
Second to that is horse hooves clip-clopping.
Ooh.
And then tennis balls being thwacked, even though I don't play tennis.
Do you think about these often, or did those just? Come
I
to
just
your
know
head?
those. Those are good ones. Those are just fucking rocks.
Are you on horse hoof TikTok?
No. Oh, where they like clean them?
Yes.
Nah, but I've seen the cows.
I just imagine that smells so bad when they're cleaning those and they just scrape out like the gunk.
Yeah, the pus.
No, thank you. I don't like watching medical stuff.
What's
but-
your favorite sound?
Moving water.
Moving, like any kind.
Yeah.
Is there a preference? Stream, babbling brook, ocean,
All of
rain,
them. Nice.
bidet.
Love it. Rain.
Bidet.
Not natural moving water.
you're peeing and hitting the toilet?
That is natural, but
Fuck. These boys got me.
Gotcha!
These boys got me.
I'll twist it up. What sound or noise do you hate?
chewing, mastication.
Ooh.
There's a word for it. It's called
Misophonia.
misophonia.
You have the exact same answer as Connor Wood, fibula. His sound or noise that he hates is people chewing, except for his dog drinking water.
I love it. Love that sound. Eating or
So
drinking.
interesting. I don't think we've ever had a guest that had the same two answers
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that
Oh, I
is
forgot the
interesting.
other noise I love is a woman screaming at me.
In like passionate love making?
No,
Or
like
No.
angry.
Angry.
Just a full scream or just like saying things?
do you get into
screaming?
fights? Do you still get into fights with girls?
Get
Like,
into fights?
that was your thing, right? You used to like fist fight girls?
I think you're thinking of Andy.
Oh, that's Andy Kaufman. Sorry.
Andy Kaufman.
I always get you guys confused.
No, noise I hate.
Racial slur.
Ben! We've established this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why it's funny. It shouldn't be funny.
Because it's a motif at this point.
Ooh, good word.
Thank you.
Noise I hate.
Wow. Can I give you some suggestions?
I get really like auditorily distracted if I'm at a restaurant, and I hate when people don't understand how loud you're supposed to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
just
Oh.
and it fucking digs into my brain, and I go like
They're
and-
talking too loud.
Yeah, and I end up ruining meals because I'm like looking at my partner, just going like, "Do you believe this fucking guy?" And she's like, "Yeah, I know."
same.
What
Yeah.
if we just like tried to ignore it? It's like, ignore that?
Yeah, I
How?
can't.
How am I going to ignore that? And
When people are just so loud at a restaurant. Yeah.
it's just unfucking believable.
What if a
that,
friend
like,
is loud? Do you tell like a friend
Oh, I've
like
told
just
people
be
like,
quiet?
shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. What? I'm right
Yeah.
here.
I'm
very loud.
notoriously loud.
You're pretty loud. I had a few moments in Indianapolis when I was like, wait, I did like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think I like do it like I just do like
You give me
this
one of
to
these,
you.
I'll lower
I
the
do this.
volume.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I'm just like, let's just keep it between us here.
Yeah, I because then when I'm
Or
excited,
on airplanes, yeah, you kind of like you're a little loud.
well, airplanes are so loud that I don't.
But like I'm right here. We can just have a
I know, but there's
conversation.
the whole loud jet engine 5 feet away from your fucking brain.
Not unless you're on a newer model Airbus.
Yeah,
I mean, they make those things quiet.
I also just don't like when people don't respect public space
Same.
with noises. Like TikTok is particularly bad. I don't know what happened to kids. There should be a federal program to give teenagers fucking AirPods or something at the airport because it's just a
listening to-
fucking.
yeah.
phone volume on. That's insane.
Zane will just go full blast, just like
No,
sitting on the
That's
couch, and I'm
fucking
like,
crazy.
It's unhinged.
Oh, sitting on the couch. That's fine.
No, but
still,
with
that's
people,
like so like it's like I'm just trying to like focus, even
It's
if I'm
so
just on
rude.
my phone, but he'll do a full like TikTok like just scroll down, but it's on blast.
Or if someone's like watching a movie on their phone with no headphones on the plane.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's
Psychotic.
unhinged by
But
unhinged.
and
Playing a game.
People truly have no idea how sound works. I literally on my flight to New York, a guy is fucking flicking TikTok, and I finally said, "Hey, can you put headphones in or something?" And he said, "Oh, can you hear that?" And I had to say, "We're right next to each other. If you can hear it, I can hear it." Like, what the fuck?
you
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, good for
No,
you.
I didn't say all. I just said yes. I can obviously hear. We're right next to each other. I didn't say.
Did he
what
put
the
on
fuck.
headphones?
No, he just said, "I don't have them."
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh, the most pathetic response.
Yeah.
Like on the subway-
money on this flight.
It happens on the subway a lot
Yeah.
too in New York. Like public transportation is just a crazy place.
No respect.
No
Ugh.
respect. Respect public space.
Yeah, respect public
I
space.
will say though, at a restaurant, if it's like a lively establishment and there's a group of people having a good time, like that's kind of why people go to restaurants is to be with
That's
their friends,
fine.
That's
have
fine.
a good time. Like I'm kind of like where is a restaurant where you're like, can you believe these people? This is so. Like,
It's when there's multiple voices and you can't focus on one conversation, but when it's just a couple and there's one guy or gal being
Okay.
super loud,
Okay.
you gotta shut the fuck up.
I've been told my group has been told to shut the fuck up before, and I was
Right.
like, fair, very,
Yeah.
very fair,
Very fair.
very fair. We lost it for a second, and we're dialing it back.
okay.
Would you complain on like neighbors? Like if your neighbors were having a party, are you a person to complain?
If it goes on
like
too
turn,
late,
like turn it down.
if it's past midnight and it's a weeknight, especially,
Okay.
you gotta have some respect.
I've never done that.
When I used to live in Brooklyn, they would do a full blown basement band starting at midnight, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till 4 a.m. It was the fucking worst. The entire apartment would shake.
yes, you
just
told-
call. I just call the cops every time. Like there's nothing you can do.
ACAB.
Oh, I bet you can like
ACAB.
sense. Yeah, you can like feel
You-
a party
our
going
beds
on.
were
But
literally
do you guys
shaking.
play white noise at all when
Yeah.
you sleep?
Oh yeah.
But white noise is pretty miraculous for drowning out other
Other
sounds.
sounds, yeah.
Zane's had full on parties here, and I've been upstairs, played white noise, can't hear a
That's
thing.
kind of the point. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always want to like tell people that whenever they complain, like just go play white noise.
Sometimes though, if they're like the bass is thumping, you literally feel it.
Yeah,
Man, that white noise though, it's just like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Thank you, boys.
It's pretty good, Ben.
man.
Do you want to do any other color noises?
Just
No, yeah, try a different.
POC
try a
noise.
different
Yeah, why don't we
color.
try like a brown noise? or-
Oh, brand noise. No, I'm
Yellow
not gonna do that.
noise,
I'm not gonna touch
pink
those.
noise.
I'm not gonna touch any of that. Okay. Pink.
there's
pink
a pink noise. It's like
That's my
higher
favorite.
pitch than
There's
white noise.
they are different frequencies.
Right.
Anyway, what profession? Or I mean, this one I would like to go through quickly because I'm more interested in the next one. What is your favorite curse word?
Cocksucker.
There you go.
I like cock.
Ew.
Let's just isolate that.
Yeah, that was direct.
It makes a question. Do you like cock or and before you can even finish it, I like cock.
Emil, what have you been up to? What are you really into these days? Okay.
I like cock.
What?
Wait. I got another answer because I say it all the time.
Okay.
Like God fucking damn it, or Jesus Christ, Christ on the cross. Sorry.
I've been picking up Matt's. Matt says good grief.
Good grief.
I
Yeah,
like
little
that.
Charlie Brown.
Curse?
Good grief.
It's just not, dude. Like,
That's
I
not
like
a
it.
curse.
I know, but I'm saying people from New Jersey, like for us, it's like when I feel like out here when I'm just like motherfucker. People are like, okay, relax,
Wow.
pal. So I try to say like nicer, polite curses, like good grief or like golly.
When do you think I'm saying good grief? I'm usually
picked it up
saying
from
I'm
you.
saying it like about people who I think are like ridiculous.
You
I mean,
say it
good-
about me, I'll show up in a t-shirt and be like, good grief,
yeah.
like you've worn that shirt so many times.
And for me, when am I saying cock? It's mostly like, wow, look at the cock on that guy.
Yeah.
Well, would you get a load of that guy's cock? That kind of stuff.
All right. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Well, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid, or younger, when I was in college.
What happened?
I worked at a veterinary hospital because you had to. I was looking to go to UC Davis, but you need like 1,000 hours of hands-on
Okay, Malcolm Gladwell.
animal experience, and so I was like, well, I guess I better get started. And I assisted on a neuter, and I right then and there was like, I cannot do this.
You assisted on a neuter.
Yeah, I was
A
just
neuter of a
standing
cat
there.
or a dog?
A dog.
Wait, yeah.
A dog.
And it was what? Just
It
too
was just
traumatic?
It was just I got too queasy.
Huh.
And I was like, I can't do this.
But you were
Can't- too
bad.
perfectly fine expressing anal glands
Oh yeah, I could squeeze a dog's asshole
all day.
all day.
Can you do it now? You think you still have the skills?
Yeah, it's easy. You
Could
just
you-
put your fingers on 9 and 3, and you push in and pinch like a big zit.
I've got anal glands, Greg. Could you express me?
Or you would put a glove on and stick your index inside, and then pinch it from
And what comes out?
Anal gland juice. It's like poop juice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What did you guys dissect anything weird when
Owl
you were
poop.
growing up?
Owl poop.
That was
That's
it.
not
Oh,
dissecting.
I think you did that like
Frogs.
in 3rd grade.
Frogs and owl poop.
We did cats.
You dissected a
Whoa.
cat.
That's psycho.
Full on cats. They had cats in bags. Like they
Was
had
this
a cat
homeschool?
for every 2 people.
What? Where?
In high school. In
Witchcraft
Texas.
High?
Yeah, what is going
Yeah, cats
on?
we were sophomores in high school.
Where did
And
they get the cats?
The local like shelter, the pound.
Dude,
Horse-
yeah, when they
horses,
put 'em down.
the owner of horses was supplying them.
Dude, full
Yeah.
on cats. That was pretty rough. I love
Wow.
cats.
Jeez.
Cats, and I think we did pigs as well.
What?
Yeah.
Cats and pigs.
They had to
Basically,
slaughter the pigs
piglets.
first. They had to kill them first.
Emil, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Cocksucker.
I like
No,
cock.
other than his own. What do you like to attempt?
So anything like not comedy related. I've talked about this on our show, but I think music supervisor is one of the coolest jobs in the world.
What is a music
you'd be
supervisor
great
like,
at that.
do?
Drummer, guitar player.
No,
Play.
No.
music supervisor is the person picking songs for specific parts of movies.
That's a sick
and
job.
I think that is very cool. I would love to do
When
that.
I worked at Apple, yeah, the guys who were the music supervisors had like the best gig ever because they just got to sit around and like listen to like all the new music to pick out which song would be like in the next Apple commercial.
A lot of it is unsexy, where you're just listening to like instrumentals that are just generic things that make it into
Yeah, the reference material. Emil, you have like an insane amount of playlists too on Spotify.
Yeah, you know I like it.
Or any super popular.
Teeing them up, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm not like.
No, this is like from back in the day. Like when we first got Spotify, Emil was just like diligent. He has more songs on like one playlist than I have on my entire Spotify collection.
How many?
Like
Don't
he's
worry
got
about
one
it.
with like 5,000 songs.
What
on
are
it.
the names of them?
Like Fuck You, Yankee Blue Jeans, BX.
The Great American Pool Party.
You got
Dance
the
Your Face
country one.
Off. Like he's got a bunch of them.
What?
What's the country one called?
Dosey Do.
Dosey Do, yeah. I like that one.
You know, Will Derbyshire has a sex playlist on Spotify that has, I think, over 300,000 likes on it.
Nice.
It's like one of the number 1 sex playlists.
Is it just yakety sax over there?
I usually put on white noise when I have sex because
What?
it drowns out the screaming. My own screaming.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of that game Music League?
No.
Music League?
I say it like that because when I heard about it, I thought they were saying musically, and I was like, "Are you guys talking about the
Music.
precursor to
Yeah.
TikTok?"
What's Music League?
Music League is this great game. It's like you basically come up with categories, and then so we would all start one together, and the category would be like sex
Milk.
songs is a lame one. Milk, fine. Milk is a great one. And then we would all pick the song that we think personifies milk, or like, and then it turns it into a
My
Spotify.
humps.
It turns it into a Spotify playlist.
My milkshake brings all the boys to
and
the
then
yard.
you listen to the playlist and you vote. It's anonymous. You don't know who put it in first.
Oh, it's an app?
And you vote who put the best song in, and then at the end it tells you who put in what, and it's very fun.
Do you like do it
that's
on
fun.
a TV like
No, you can, but
Quiplash?
Or is it like
No,
over like text?
it's like over text, and it gives you time to listen to the playlist and everything.
Should we create a little group for us to do this?
Yeah,
Right
Ben's
now?
already in our spelling bee group.
Yeah. Do you do
Spelling bee?
I refuse to give money to the New York
The
Times.
failing New York
The
Times.
lying
I
New York
honestly
Times.
agree. It feels disgusting to give to that organization, but they have good games.
But so that's Music League. What's the next question?
That's one of the last questions.
Ooh.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
A racial slur. Sorry. You want to field that one?
Well, you can both field it.
Yeah, I think it's for both of us.
Well, no, I know, but you first.
What's the question?
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, what up, dog?
Take a little more time in your answer, Ben.
I mean, I'd like God to say, hello, my son. Everybody, all your dogs are here, and your dad stinking up
I can
the
only
heaven
think of like
bathroom.
what I would say to him. You know.
Let's keep it light, bud.
Yeah, keep
It's a
it light.
comedy
It's
show.
God you're talking to here.
Yeah, I'd
comedy
say
show.
you motherfucker. Why'd you do that? What would I say, or what would he say to me?
You did it.
What would you like him to
passed.
say?
You passed. You did good. You did good. That's what I would like to hear. You did good.
I would like it if he read off names of people who didn't make it, like before I entered, right?
Tea.
So I could be like, holy shit, okay. You know, it's nice to be like, FDR's down.
Oh,
That's
okay.
nuts.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously like Hitler's down there, whoever,
Yeah.
Gandhi, because he slept with those women.
Well, basically every president probably.
Every president probably, except for maybe JFK, because he got shot in the head, and you go to heaven if you get shot in the head. I haven't been to church in a while, but I thought so.
Hitler
You go
got
ahead
shot
if
in
you
the
get
head.
Yeah.
But he shot himself in the head.
That's true.
And
JFK did?
Yes.
Because he fucked with the CIA.
Yes.
right.
No, so I would just like a list of people he put down there.
Huh. A little bit of superiority complex going on.
Big
but
time.
All right.
I
Yeah.
always like to know where I stand.
Yeah, I'd just like to be told that I did a good job.
Cool.
That was mine.
That was yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the last question?
That was
That
it.
was the last.
That was the last question?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess how do you top that?
Ben Kahn and Emil DeRosa, which is available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever
Google
you get
Podcasts.
Google Podcasts, Amazon.
Stitcher.
Cocksucker.
Also, Ben and Emil have their own personal Instagrams and Twitters where they post exclusive content, tickets to live shows, great behind the scenes, hilarious memes, stuff you should read.
EMILDEROSA.
Is not how you spell it. It's actually
No, that is how you spell it.
which we'll have it all linked down below. Is there anything you guys want to? Well, you sold out your show at the Bell House. You know what I saw? Sarah Silverman and Reggie Watts at the Bell House, and I got on stage with Sarah Silverman for a bit about Aaron Sorkin, and it didn't work.
Like you tried to be funny?
No,
or-
she needed like a participant in the audience to like do a bit with another person, and I had to pretend to be Aaron Sorkin, and it just didn't work. And I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's not your fault. The joke is not funny. And then I saw her like a couple years later. I was like, you ever work out that Aaron Sorkin bit? And she was like, what are you talking about? But the Bell House is cool.
Ours is going to be just like that.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I love you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. This is
We've enjoyed
always
this.
a pleasure.
Bye.
All right,
Do we-
see